Oh crap, are we going?
We're going.
All right, here we go. And here we go in game one of the U.S. Division I final between Nexel and B Klub. You can see B Klub doing essentially a 2-1-1 split. And the aliens coming down. And wait, did they just stop again?
It looks... No.
All right. No, we're good. We're still good.
I think this is still
All
live.
right. We're totally good.
Yep. This is still live. All right, and we see Assist Jane from Nexel moving right into server room from their warehouse start. A little bit of cat and mouse action going on in repair room and the hub and ET, so the middle of the map very much contested right now.
Yeah, it looks like, you know, they're just trying to keep the pressure on. Aliens quickly spreading to ore, platform, server, and mezzanine, so not wasting any time to get that res going. And they're going to have 5 RTs on in just a moment. Wow, 5 RTs in a minute.
Yeah, they are just spreading out. This is what B Klub does. They love getting resources right so fast in the beginning. And also, you're going to see them really work on trying to deny anyways, Nexel's resource towers as well as they push in. Breasthound and Sicknick now moving in through north tunnels. They're going to bypass that entrance to warehouse and go straight for that platform harvester.
Yeah, so you got 2 Marines in here, 1 Skulk trying to get in, gets a couple bites. Kerrigan coming from behind, but is not in a position to do much damage here. And this is the only downside to spreading out this fast as aliens. When you're in server room, I think it works a little bit easier for you to defend mezzanine and possibly platform. But, you know, now they've lost 1 of those harvesters, but they're still up to 4. They've got to be able to protect what's going on here in server, though. You got 2 Skulks from behind and the Gorge moving up to help support.
Yeah, and these guys, they're going to get cleaned up here. While that fight was happening there in platform and they took that down, there was a little bit of pressure in mezzanine, which Versal put away, and then Bitey was down in shipping that actually took their IP down to 34%. We see the blueprint going down for the second IP now. They almost were, that almost went down until they got taken down. Durden now in elevator transfer, taken out by Gliss, who's backed up by Kerrigan. 2 Marines now in the hub, Derriere and Party Skulk, joined by Breasthound. They're going to push through north tunnels.
They're in the hub, baby. They're in the hub.
Oh, change of plans.
Yep. 3 Marines here in the hub. All those Skulks were hurting pretty bad, so it might be good for them to go and get healed up a little bit before they engage these Marines. They got a little bit of time to save everything. At the moment, the Marines are bringing in res, but the aliens are bringing in even more with 5 harvesters online.
Yeah. Definitely, we already have a lurk on the field. That is a T-Res lurk given to Gliss. Nexel working on 5 harvesters. Breasthound now in trouble in ore processing. Looks like he's going to get taken down by R-Line.
So this early in the game, tit for tat, we got 1 RT on both teams down. But it looks like at the moment, the momentum is really going to the aliens because they're better defended than the Marines.
Yeah, and now assisting into ore processing, getting that harvester as well. I mean, Breakfast Club down to 3 harvesters with 1 blueprint down, building it up now in ET. Shotgun research has started, so has Carapace for the aliens. Armor 1 is about to be completed pretty soon, which is going to help Breakfast Club just a wee bit with those bites. But the shotguns are probably going to help them more than anything.
Aliens are researching Gorge tunnels. Benefit here is that at 4 minutes, they've got those 5 RTs up, which means they have more than enough time to grow and build the Gorge tunnels. They don't need to rush the second hive. They'll be able to get lots of income for upgrades once the second hive is done. And really at the moment, it's just let these life forms do their job, and they're really putting B Klub on their back foot early on in this game.
Oh yeah, B Klub is getting beaten back left and right. Breasthound and Party Skulk up in ore processing, trying to snipe down this this 1 harvester. They're going to be engaged by Gliss, who's going to come in, and Kerrigan and who's that? Zorex coming in to clean up that offensive. Again, more B Club Marines being pushed back. They did just go ahead and re-secure ET as they move out of there. Durden and Sicknick moving in through hub into north tunnels. Oh, this just is not looking good. Nexel dominating engagements right now, as well as early map control.
Yeah, so it looks like B Club is, you know, making their way into repair room. Probably not the best move since the power just went off.
Yeah, gonna need to brush off those flashlights, and they do change their minds and move into ore processing to work on this harvester. But look down in logistics. Again, Bitey is that sole RT harasser, just being so annoying to Breakfast Club. So they are having hard time holding their resources on the map. And this is quite funny. This is what I normally see Breakfast Club do to other teams. And watching it happen to them and them not really doing a good job responding, it's quite interesting to see.
Up in mezzanine, we've got some Hydras placed as well as the Crag. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. You've got Breasthound and another Marine assaulting this area. Those Hydras aren't really in the best position because once they got up on that platform, they're absolutely protected from the shots from the Hydras, and they're going to be able to assault this pretty easily.
Yeah, they're completely taking that down. A couple Marines were up in warehouse, but they got pushed out of there as well. That harvester did go down to mezzanine, and it was probably because they had to defend warehouse. So now the lurk is coming down to engage these two Marines who are coming right in the server room. This is quite interesting what B Club is doing. They know that they've already assisted there. Oh, they see. Do they see?
Oh, they don't see it. They don't see it. They don't see it. They have no idea the Gorge Tunnel's right behind them.
And here comes a lurk through it.
And now they know. Shotguns in hand. I will mention, I did click back for a little bit. There was an assault on Marine start. IP was down there around 47%. Looks like welders are out and fixing that right now. Carapace finally online for the aliens. And at the moment, the aliens have taken down 3 RTs to 3 of their own. So it's pretty even as far as that goes. But I would definitely say that the aliens had the early res momentum, which is helping them a lot right now.
Yeah, server room hive now being dropped, backed up with the Gorge Tunnel. There goes the Crags being dropped right around it. You know, they look at them. They're sitting on. They're gonna have 5. Both of them are gonna have 5 harvesters pretty soon. But as you were saying here, I mean, if we look at the team kills, Nexel is just dominating by a lead of about 10 in the engagements. Observatory now has been completed. Weapons 2 is almost done. We're probably going to see some phase tech research coming out soon as well. Fade out on the field in the form of R-Line. This is a shadow step fade.
7-minute, 30-second fade. We got 3 fades at 7.5 minutes. That's crazy.
It's crazy. And you know what? During the resource tower grab there, they were sitting on 5. Nexel was sitting on 5 resource towers from 2.5 minutes all the way to a little bit past 5 minutes. So all that really paid off in securing that P-res for these fades to come out on the field.
Breasthound and Sicknick trying to work on this lurk over here, but in come the fades. And there's just not a whole lot they can do against that onslaught.
Yeah, not with LMGs. Weapons 2 just got completed right now. They only have armor 1. There's the phase tech I was talking about that's going to start researching. That's going to allow B Club to at least get some offensive positions on this map. But I think it's almost too little too late. God, these fades came out so quickly, Wasabi.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, the fact that, you know, Nexel was able to hold B Club back long enough to not let them take down too many of those harvesters when they first expanded. That's really what's helping pay off right now. You get these fades out this early before the Marines have any time to really crank on the upgrades. Weapons 2 is really good, and, you know, throw in a shotgun with there. Man.
Yeah, we're seeing Sicknick and Breasthound move into repair room where there was a fade in there. R-Line, he gets out of there. Blink has just been started. 4 fades now on the field with most of B Club in the hub hanging out right outside repair room. If they don't group up, they're just going to get taken apart.
Oh my god, what a slaughter in this room.
Life forms all over the place. B Club cannot hold against this life form onslaught, this fade-plosion that's here. 4 fades on the field, a lurk and a gorge, who's their comm. And repair room is lost.
It is interesting to note there is a phase gate waiting over here, an elevator transfer to be built. No alien in sight. There's a lurk headed over this way. Is he going to come this way? No, he's going back towards server. I don't know that this is going to give them much good momentum.
See spores being researched, which is interesting.
Well, you might as well. I mean, if you've got a lurk that's staying up this well, spores will help quite a bit in these engagements with all the fades. But he's got to be really careful because Gliss took quite a few hits there.
There they go. They're going to turn this phase gate into a meat grinder right now. And there we go.
GG's up.
Good game for Breakfast Club. Nexel playing such a powerful game.
All right, and we are here now. You know, we got Nexel taking the first game. That's a big deal for Nexel. Starting early momentum is really, really a positive in this, in this